No, 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 no. That's the biggest thing. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to bring you this video. This is something I get asked all the time. So I'm excited to bring you my top 5 do's and don'ts at the salon. So number 1, do ask what's in your products, okay? A lot of us will go to the salon and we'll be like, hey, can I get a treatment? Can I get this? Can I get that? But we never ask what products are being used. We never ask what's in the products. We never ask what's good about the product. So make sure you ask about what's in there. If they say it's a coconut oil treatment, what other ingredients are there? You want to make sure that there's no chemicals. There's nothing that's going to hurt or harm your hair. And if it says coconut, then make sure it's coconut oil, coconut cream, things that are good for your body, things that are natural, and things that are not going to harm your hair or damage your natural hair. Tip number 2, do not hesitate to question your hairdresser. Now, how many of us go to the salon and our hairdresser does our hair and we hate how they've combed it out? We hate it. Absolutely hate it. And sometimes you're just like, I'm just gonna go back home and comb it myself. Now, if that's just styling, imagine what's happening when you're getting a treatment or when you're getting trimmed or whatever. You want to make sure that if you feel like your hairdresser is not doing something right, tell them. Please tell them. Don't hesitate to say, why are you doing that? Or don't hesitate to say, please do it this way. This is how I prefer it being done. In the end, you're the one who lives with your hair 24/7. You know what's good for your hair. You know what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. And so, they don't know, they meet you maybe once every 2 weeks or once every month at the salon. So they would not know what works for your hair. They don't know how you're maintaining your hair after you leave the salon. So you wanna make sure that you tell them if you feel like something's not right, tell them. Number 3, don't be afraid to ask for the extras. Sometimes we feel like, oh, if they put, a little extra coconut oil in our treatment, they're gonna charge us more. No, 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 no. I'll tell you a story. I've always detangled my hair with coconut oil, a mix of coconut oil and conditioner, okay? And I know for my hair that works. I know that that's how I can get my hair to be detangled and comb easily. But at the salon, they don't do that. So you can go to the salon and when they start detangling, they do it dry or they do it with water. And we all know that's gonna break our hair. It's just not how we do it. So if you know that coconut oil is good for your hair, ask them, say, hey, can you throw some coconut oil in with that conditioner? Or can you put in some shea butter, extra shea butter in my hair? Or could you use a heat protectant? I've once had to ask the stylist, hey, could you please use a heat protectant in her hair? I don't know her, she's a complete stranger, but I could tell that he had not put a heat protectant. And we all know we don't want to suffer heat damage, but maybe she might not know that. So also, ladies, stand up for others. If you see something not really being done right and you do know what you're talking about, I mean, I'm not saying barge into everybody's salon appointment and be like, no, you're not doing that, you're not doing that. But all I'm saying is, if you can see someone getting their hair blow dried and there's no heat protectant that has been applied on that hair, girl, protect your sister, okay? And for yourself as well. Make sure they're using a heat protectant all the time. If there's any heat being applied to your hair, these guys have the products in their salon. They do. So please make sure that you ask for what you need. If it's to get extra heat protectant, if it's to get coconut oil in your hair, if it's to just be detangled a little bit softer, because the other thing is that people get impatient and so they just start combing through their hair. And they don't realize that you need to go section by section by section because you need to retain the length. Number 4. This is something that I swear by. This is for all my natural girls. If you're relaxed, you can do it as well. But have you ever noticed that when you wash your hair without detangling, it shrinks? And so it needs extra heat and extra combing to lengthen it. This is something that I have done for 4 years now. And it's the reason I have hair till my waist. The detangling and the washing process. Always try and detangle your hair before you wash with a conditioner and coconut oil mixture and wash it in twists. What do I mean? I mean, take your hair, detangle it, do like 6 big twists, so just the normal 2-strand twists all the way down, not too tight on the scalp. And then when you go into the washing to do a shampoo and a conditioner, make sure your hair is washed in those twists. 2 reasons. 1, your hair won't tangle that much, so you won't need to put as much heat in it to detangle it after you've washed it. And 2, it makes sure that they can get straight into all the hair, so they could squeeze the shampoo through all the twists. They can, you know, scrub your head even better, because now there's space. This space is where the lines are, so you can get a better scrub in your hair. So those are 2 key things or key reasons to make sure that your hair is actually washed in twists. Tip number 4. Don't be afraid to experiment with new hairdressers. I know for many of us, our hairstylist who used to do our hair when we were relaxed, who braids our hair, still does our hair when we're natural. And they might be an expert in relaxing, they might be an expert in braiding, but they might not be an expert in natural hair. And unfortunately, I know I'm not saying break up with them, I'm just saying let them off easy. And if you do your hair at the salon more than you do it at home, then you're going to be stuck with somebody who's doing damage to your hair rather than doing good for your hair. So don't be afraid to try somewhere new. There's amazing salons out there like Amadiva, which is a new one that's come up, focusing on natural hair. There's a few more, but like there's definitely people who know how to deal with the natural hair. So don't feel that because you've been with your hairdresser for 15 years, you have to keep going with them. It's okay to experiment. And when you do experiment, if you do still want to go back to your normal hairdresser, teach them about your hair. I know from my hairdresser, sometimes we share facts. I share what I know, she shares what I know, and we both learn from it at the end of the day. And so yeah, that's my top 5 do's and don'ts at the salon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye!